Howdy ho, sailors!
I'm Izzy.
And I'm Roman.
And welcome to the Breaking Wave.
So we have a fantastic show for us planned today. And first off, just right off the bat, so were you guys aware that actually all three leadership classes from all three of the different high schools were planning the Spirit Week next week?
That's what I'm hearing. The goal is to have all students and staff participate from all levels of the district. Our dress up and Zoom backgrounds will be the following.
For Monday, December 7th is Pacific Northwest Day. Wear a lovely flannel such as this, sandals with socks, hiking backpacks, rain jackets, etc. For your backgrounds or renaming yourself, trees, nature, mountains, rain, these are all some Bellingham, these are all some, little keywords you can use. For the challenge is to get back to nature, head outside into the breathtaking Pacific Northwest we call our home, and snap a picture of what you're up to. Anything from going on a walk, practicing a sport, or maybe even hugging a tree, a classic. Know your appreciation for the beautiful place we know and love, and we call home.
We all love the Pacific Northwest, everybody. All right, and then the next day, Tuesday, is the classic, of course, amazing Inside Out Day. So you can interpret that however you would like. The classic is always wearing the clothes inside out. That's always fun. But that could be, wearing a hat backwards or like flipping your camera around on Zoom or your name, something fun like that. Anything that, however you want to interpret inside out. And then the challenge for that day is just to, be a helper. So do something nice. You can do that could be like helping out your parents, doing them a small favor, doing some chores if you're really up to it. Just be a helper in any way you see fit and just do your best.
Sweet, that's awesome. All right, Wednesday, we've got cozy sweater and sweatshirt day. So in terms of what to wear, just wear your coziest clothes, really take advantage of asynchronous day and lounge around. And then for Zoom backgrounds, think about things like winter, it's cold outside, staying cozy inside, stuff like that. And same with names. And then for the challenge, we're gonna give to others. So while you're deciding how to stay comfy and cozy at home, see if your family has any clothing like hats, gloves, coats, etc. that could be donated anytime this week to people in need in our community before the winter.
Thursday is Look Forward / Throwback Thursday. So high school, we will be throwing back to our elementary school, middle school colors. For middle school, you'll be throwing back to elementary school. In elementary school, you're going to wear your future colors. And staff and families will be throwing back to high school. For Zoom backgrounds, just add your colors, mascots of your school. For the challenge, say thanks. We're thinking about the past. Send an email, note, or picture to a teacher, coach, mentor, friend, or family member from your past who meant a lot to you. Show your appreciation for the people who helped make you who you are today and what you will become in the future.
All right, fantastic. And then Friday, I'm assuming that everyone that's been a stay-at-home student for a while can guess. Spirit Day, let's go. All right, Friday, green and gold, please. You can either dress in green and gold, set your background green and gold, anything you can to show your school spirit. You can literally just paint your face if you want to. Just go all out, please. And then the challenge for that day is to just show your school spirit. So that can be like on social media with like a friend, whatever you want to do. Just tell a story about how you appreciate CHOME, anything you do. It's really an exciting day. So let's show some spirit, guys, come on.
That's awesome. Ooh. All right, and all the dress up days and themes are on the CHOME website. So if you forget any of them, just check that out this week. And one more reminder, if you're gonna change your name in class to something themed with the challenges, make sure that you wait to do that until you've entered class so that teachers know who you are and can identify you and admit you into class.
All right, sounds great. We're all looking forward to the Spirit Week next week. Izzy, did you attend the senior meeting last Wednesday by chance?
I did. Did you?
I actually missed it. And I'm sure there are other people out there that did the same. So do you know what we can do if you ended up missing the meeting? You don't know any of the information?
That's a great question, Roman. Don't worry. I'm sure that our Josen's rep recorded the meeting and you can contact him at his email, scott.krenz@josens.com, or our administrator in charge of graduation is Mr. Kudo, so you can get in touch with him to find out the details as well.
Oh, awesome. I love talking to Mr. Kudo.
As long as we're talking about seniors and graduation, it's probably a good time to remind all you seniors out there that our college and career specialist, Martha Zender, is working really hard to keep all of us informed on scholarships, FAFSA forms, and college deadlines. It is really important that we all stay up to date with the information out there. She can help you with a ton of things that might be stressing you out with the next steps after high school. You can check out the link under Students in High School Beyond on the CHOME website, or you can just contact Ms. Zender.
All right, guys, and I know time is flying by throughout the year, and we actually are almost coming up on the last week of this 1 through 4 rotation of classes. So the last day of this rotation is Tuesday the 15th, I believe. So, just be prepared, make sure you're like finishing your assignments, following up on that stuff. And if you need help with any assignments, the tutoring center is always open, as we've talked about in the past. Just make sure to like stick it out, stay motivated, and do your best as you can for this rotation. Okay, because this is the last time we're gonna have these classes for this rotation.
Yeah, that's awesome. And make sure to be communicating with your teachers, because they really want to make sure that you do the best you possibly can this rotation. And so in fact, some of them are going to be setting up individual conference times for students who need some extra encouragement or support to get things figured out. So everyone gets that virtual learning is not ideal. It's difficult for all of us. So please reach out to the adults here at CHOME for any of the issues you're having. You guys have got this. Finish strong.
Well, we have some amazing staff here that are here to help at CHOME, and we are very lucky to have our new library media specialist here today.
I have to stand up so you guys can see my totally cool shirt.
Welcome back to the Breaking Wave, Ms. Cook-Dessler. Thanks so much for coming on today.
So, Ms. Cook-Dessler, how was your transition to being the new, CHOME library media specialist? How was that transition? How are you liking it?
It's good. I have nice big windows. The only thing I'm missing really is students in the library walking around, and we can't wait for that to happen. So it's good.
I think we all feel the same way.
Yeah.
Definitely. I know we all miss being there. I'm guessing as a librarian that you love to read. I'm wondering what book you're currently reading, and if you could tell us a little bit about it.
Well, I thought I was gonna answer the question, my favorite author, so I'm gonna answer it that way, because I'm always reading a book. I've read over 200 books this year. I listen to a lot too, and I count those, but this author, Ruta Sepetys, you can't see that. She writes a lot of historical fiction. Have you read any of her before?
I've heard the name.
Okay, anyway, a lot of historical fiction, especially during World War II. And one that takes place in New Orleans in the 20s, which is pretty cool. But this one takes place in 1957 in Spain. And maybe you don't know this, but there was a dictatorship there, and it was pretty, like, as a dictatorship it is, it was pretty strict and violent. So I didn't know about it. So it was really great to learn some new history from the historical fiction. So go.
Awesome.
I know many students are getting burned out with required reading, but what are some suggestions you have that students would find interesting, as entertaining, or some just good mindless reading?
Well, I have started to create lists on the CHOME website, and so it'd be like sports. Maybe some of you are into sports fiction, so you could click on that, and there is a list of sports fiction or scary books or romance. Things like that. So yeah, and there's also a list of all new books that we get too. So if you like to read the latest things that are out, you can look on the library catalog for some.
Yeah, I actually saw an email from you also. So you've been sending out lists of the new books to each student, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's really awesome. We really appreciate that. Get the word out there to get some reading going.
Yeah, thank
really
you.
Cool you. Yeah.
And you're on Instagram as well, right?
I am. The library, thank you. It's at CHOME Library. And it's so exciting. I show new books and other things on there about books. So
Nice. That's a good way to get the younger generation involved, you know? So
I've been
kudos to
told
you.
I need to start a TikTok, and I'm gonna,
Yeah, you can do it. You can do book reviews on TikTok, maybe.
yeah.
Love it.
Okay, and then also, so you're the new library media specialist, so that also includes tech, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So I know that my computer is getting kind of slow. You know, haven't been in the school to update in a while. But
Mhm.
I guess with any like tech concerns, like what should people do to contact you, or I guess how can you help with that?
I can help in a lot of different ways. And now I can replace your stylus, your battery, your charger. If your computer's not functioning correctly, I can work with you like via email or chat or Zoom. And if I can't help you solve it that way, I can exchange it. And that's how we're doing it. We're not doing loaners anymore. We're just replacing it with a different one. And you can get that here now. So you just have to contact me in whatever way, your favorite way to contact me. You can even call the school and they'll transfer you to me. So there's lots of different ways. Smoke signals. You can put a sign outside.
Go stand in the football field.
Yeah.
Would DMing the Instagram work?
Oh yeah, you could do that. When I start my TikTok, however that is, I'll work on that.
All right, awesome.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on and talking to us today. We have one more question for you, and that is,
Okay.
if you were stranded on a desert island and can only read one author's books for the rest of your life, who would it be, and who's your favorite book from this author?
Okay. Albert Hawley. She wrote Simon the Homo Sapien. The Homo Sapiens Agenda? I think it's like a movie called Simon now, or Love, Simon. And so she writes a lot of fun books with quirky characters, and I enjoy those. So I would read hers.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Sounds like a good author.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's everything we have today, right, guys?
Okay. Well, thank you. I'll see you all later. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you, Missy.
Thank you.
Bye. All right. Well, thanks for signing on, guys. Have a great week. Remember to do the spirit days. Let's go.
Boy, guys, do I have a joke for you. Would you like to hear it? Why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know. Why?
Well, the chicken crossed the road.
That's all, folks.